Everybody, welcome back to another video. This is a story time video, and in it I'm going to be talking about some times that I've been pulled over in a vehicle. I'm sure out of everybody who's aware of what the police are, getting pulled over on the highway is not fun, especially when you know you're doing something you're not legally supposed to be doing. I've been pulled over a total of 3 times in my life. I have 1 ticket on my record. Thank God that it didn't ruin my chances to go door dashing again. However, I still don't have a car, so I'm currently trying to rely on other people's cars with or without them while splitting profit to DoorDash. It's kind of my only chance to make money at this point. Before we get into this video, please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new to my content, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. Share this video to anyone that's ever been pulled over, and let's play The Fears of Getting Pulled Over. Just a fair warning, you're going to hear a good amount of once upon a times and the ends in this video, considering that I'm going to take the time to explain each of the 3 times a cop has pulled me over. Starting with the first. Once upon a time, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine a couple summers ago. I guess the summer of 2019 was 2 of them ago. Anyways, we noticed that my buddy's wallet was missing after he checked his pockets from biking. We figured it must have fallen out of his pocket. At the time I had my Buick, so while he was biking around to look on the ground for the wallet, I was on the side of the street in my Buick doing the same thing. A cop passed me at first, but the cop wouldn't pull me over until we ended up closer to the city area. I was pretty worried because not only it was my first time ever having a cop pull me over for doing something wrong, but I was worried about getting the car towed. I didn't have proof of insurance, and the temporary dealer's permit you're supposed to have on your car before you get the registration plates expired. The DMV in my state is pretty fucking slow. The guy who loaned me the car registered it back in late July of last year, and we didn't even get the plates until early September, 3 weeks after the dealer's permit expired. The cop came up to me and asked the traditional first question. I didn't have any proof of insurance. In fact, I didn't even know if there was insurance on the car, and that's when the cop sounded like we were gonna have a problem. Plot twist, I had insurance the entire time. The proof of it was sitting at the guy's house. After failing to prove the cop I had insurance on the car, though, he just gave me a warning on that and told me that I should park the car and walk around to look for the wallet, as driving on the side of the road with high speed limits is kind of dangerous. I parked the car, but we didn't find the wallet that day. It was a pretty sad day for my buddy, but he did find it eventually. The end. The second time I got pulled over, I actually got cited for it, and I almost lost my driver's license because of it. Once upon a time, I was at my girlfriend's house getting ready for a job interview at Marco's Pizza. I went to the job interview trying to find a full-time occupation and make DoorDash a side thing. Unfortunately, I lost interest when they basically told me I'm not even making $10 an hour for their delivery driver position, and it kind of pissed me off. Now, I'm sure you would be right when certain emotions affect your driving. I was going 85 and a 65. Traffic was fairly clear, but after a curve on the highway, a police officer was chilling right under the bridge in the dark shade, waiting for a motherfucker to slip. So, I get a panic attack behind the wheel. Best time to get a panic attack, by the way. I slammed on my brakes, causing a fat skid on the road, completely swerved off my lane, almost hitting the fucking median wall. The cop fucking zipped right behind me and lit my ass up. I had my DoorDash bag sitting right on the passenger seat, so I was kind of hoping that I could use that as an excuse, but at the same time, the cop just saw me swerve towards the median, going almost what's considered felony speeding, so the likelihood of me getting off with a warning is a shit in a bag. The cop walks up to my passenger side to avoid the other cars passing by. The officer was actually pretty fucking calm after witnessing me almost fuck myself. The speed limit was 65, I was cruising at 85. He told me that he clocked me going 79, and just because it would be my first traffic citation, he only wrote me for going 70 and told me to take the speeding down a notch, which is fair. Thanks to the coronavirus, though, the state banned all court hearings for payable citations, so I was forced to pay the fine to keep my license. Plus, I was 18 when this happened, so that citation's gonna stick around on my record for the next 5 years. Shit, the fine money didn't even come out of my pocket. Literally the day that fine was due, a friend sent me money through Cash App out of complete generosity because she knew I didn't have a job and there was no way I could afford it on my own. Shoutouts to her, she knows who she is. After the cop let me go, I went back to my girlfriend's, went with her and her friends that were over to a lake, and watched them swim while I was chilling at the park. The end. The last time I got pulled over, I'd like to consider myself pretty unlucky. Once upon a time, I was working a shift at Domino's delivering pizza. I was on a highway with traffic lights going like 5 over the speed limit, maybe 10. As I approach this light, it turns yellow. Usually the highways in my area that have traffic lights take about a solid 5 to 7 seconds until it turns red. However, I timed it wrong and ended up running the red light. By the time I saw the state trooper chilling in the first spot of the turn lane, it was too late for me to come to a complete stop. So immediately the trooper runs his red light and pulls me over. I was in my Domino's outfit. I had my Domino's bag in the back seat. I was pretty high and I had a packed bowl of weed right on the driver's side door holder. I'm pretty bad at distincting the smell of weed since I'm a pothead. I wasn't exactly scared of getting arrested though, but I was not trying to lose 2 jobs and a home all in one night. The trooper walked up to my passenger side window. He didn't seem very happy with me after seeing that I ran a red light. He said he should write me up for reckless driving, but he just gave me a warning. Man, I could have been arrested knowing how many charges I could have got that night. DWI for smoking, 70 and a 60, running the red light, bag of weed, and the packed bowl. All he had to do was take a sniff, but thank God he didn't. I did get back to work like 20 minutes after I was supposed to and got written up for it, so that wasn't fun to deal with. The end. The morals to all of these stories is drive safe on the road, don't speed like me or you'll get pulled over. Eventually. Keep your personal belongings secure. Don't let emotions take over your driving decisions. Drive sober. Don't drink or do drugs behind the wheel. Don't even do drugs. Stay in school. Get good grades. And keep watching my YouTube videos. Thank y'all for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If y'all like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you're new to my content. And don't forget to click on the notification bell to be notified every time I upload. Follow me on all of my social media. Links will be in the description below. Share this video to anyone that's ever been pulled over. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, sauce.